Hello, baseball fans. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Messina. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Barry Larkin leading things off and takes a strike. Just off the outside edge.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. There goes Larkin.
0-1.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That's in there, and that's strike two. Good job to fight that one off. That's to third. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, here's a lineup that's dangerous for multiple reasons.
Boog, I think you've got to pick your poison, if you will. Can't try to worry about the running game, because if you do, it'll take your focus off these hitters and they'll hit the ball over the fence. So I think the smartest thing, go after the hitters, make sure you make great pitches. If you give up some stolen bases, so be it.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A two-run homer, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Larry Walker up next for the Astros. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the veteran catcher, Gary Carter, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2 out, space is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was back here with my pal Siggy. And starting in this one, J.R. Richard. What do we have on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Now a chance for Derek Jeter.
No balls. One strike.
Out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it. Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. And we're back. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, George Brett. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, one up, one down. Lance Berkman, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Posada brings it in. That's out number two. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Craig Biggio. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And out of here. That one felt good. It's 4-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Larkin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Aaron Judge. Richard back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Judge comes up empty there.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Stays alive.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. So here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike one. Hit hard but foul off to the left. That one not close. Ball one. That one missed. Ground ball to Bagwell. And he handles it himself for the out. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Bagwell steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. They're down. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Ricky Henderson. Slice to right, and foul ball.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Jeff Bagwell up next for the Astros. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, digging for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right
Now
there.
batting.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other
Griffey
way,
Jr.
you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher for the
Yankees.
Yankees, Max Fried.
Number 54.
The offense will need to be ready
Max
for the breaking stuff. He's got
Fried.
a great curveball. Now at the plate, Larry Walker. And that one is inside ball one.
1-0.
That one pushed foul. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And there are two down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Carter batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Outside
No.
low, and that's ball one. On the ground, and that chance handled. Over to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker gets under it. And there's one down. And next for New York, David Wright. Wright, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2001. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's two down. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball.
0-1.
One strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that's way high. And that is ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-1.
Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And up next for New York, Brian Roberts. And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
Popped up. Larkin makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, George Brett. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Harper ranging back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A solo shot. It's 6-1.
Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Berkman, the next to hit, takes ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Craig Biggio up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player, always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive. And Biggio was a guy who could do it all. His defense, his offense, his leadership filled a lot of holes for the Astros.
1-1 now. Sliced hard but foul. Speaking of versatility, how about Biggio? He caught Nolan Ryan, played second base behind Randy Johnson, and he played center field behind Roger Clemens. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
0-1. And strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. But the solo shot stretches their lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Houston.
back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Greg Maddux.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And first offering is fouled off. Maddux, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider. And ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Carter gathers, throws, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Jason Giambi getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Ball one there. The Stros leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low. Gonna count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Out to short, Larkin. Now a jump throw. On the money, nice play. And
Now pitching.
Devin Williams into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That one outside, and it's 1-0. That one hit to right. Harper makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the dirt, and a count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Handful.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Walker at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
1 strike.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That missed by a lot. And now it's 3 and 2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Carter, the next to hit, takes outside. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That's off the inside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him looking. Out number 3. So the Astros lead. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Roy Oswalt.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Harper now. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Trout now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brandon Webb getting ready to go. Day getting loose as well. Next pitch is outside. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On its way to the corner and a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. 1 gone, runner at first. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out to left field. Henderson hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
And stepping in for the Yankees, David Wright. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 balls.
Not
1
close
strike.
with that one, and it's 2-1. And misses inside.
3-1.
Lifted in the air, right field. Walker pulls that one down, and that'll do it. 1 left. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Williams back to work. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Judge makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Lance Berkman. And that one is inside ball 1. Berkman goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he's usually a first. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
So next up for Houston, Craig Biggio. and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. He can't beat him to the bag, and they don't get the out. So the Houston lineup turns over. Barry Larkin up next for the Astros. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Biggio, the base runner at first with one out.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Grounded to third, could be two. Right, over to second, over to Mattingly for the inning and double play. Astros notch a run on the solo homer, and the lead is stretched.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Webb.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Posada, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Al Leiter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Zimmerman warming up as well. Just missed. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down. So the batting order turns over. Brian Roberts stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Carter gathers, throws, and there's two gone following the strikeout. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a chopper out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
That's why you run
Now
hard,
batting,
90
the
feet, take
designated
nothing
hitter.
for granted,
Jason
especially when you've got great speed.
Giambi.
I'll take the infield knock.
And now, Jason Giambi. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's
1
down
and
and
2.
in. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch, not close.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Next offering is downstairs. And there's the automatic. That's in there. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So bases all loaded up. Here is Bryce Harper. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one in there to Mike Trout. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And that's outside at 1-1. And there's a ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Giambi, the runner at third. Judge at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Got him swinging. So they get 1. But back now top 7. And they'll go the pinch hitter to lead it off. Jason Hayward.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Makes the catch, 1 down. So now a pinch hitter, Mark McGwire.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. And that's outside. That's way outside. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. And the Astros put down in order.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Al Leiter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen. Move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Number 50, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gone! So he goes yard to left, and they're chipping away. It's 7-3. That swing.
Just injected more drama into this one.
Gunnar Henderson.
That misses. Ball 1. The Yankees looking to rally. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle, Larkin. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to
Now
keep it from getting
the
away.
catcher,
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And that's off
that's
the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Bobby Witt Jr.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
It's through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And the batter now, Derek Jeter. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride. Up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's back to the top of the eighth, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Number 1.
Carrasco.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Posada puts it away. 1 away. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ian Kinsler looking to start something with 1 gone.
Kinsler.
Foul ball. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And the batter now, George Brett. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
0-2.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Throw into third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the playbook. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
That one fouled off. Second and third, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. Ball 1 there. The other way. Henderson over to first in time. 2 away.
The batter number 7.
I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was
Rubio.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
No strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Check swing, called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job.
Pitching for
Back now,
Houston.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
28.
bottom of the 8th. Jordan Zimmerman. Dylan Dingler, the new catcher now. Yeah, the hard
hitting
now
for
a
the
move
Yankees.
being made for a
Number
pinch hitter,
22,
Gary Sheffield.
Sheffield.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And fires in a fastball at 95.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Puts it away for the out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so
The
juicy
right
to the
fielder,
hitter,
number
and
34.
nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact. Leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now batting, Mike Trout. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses. Ball 3. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gordon makes the grab for the second out. So they're at the corners now. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He swings and fouls one off. That one the other way. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's Posada with 2 in scoring position. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-7. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a breaking ball misses outside. Outside low. Now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
So a man at first. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Number 89.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the ninth, Boog.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, and out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to the lead. It's 10-7.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Now here is Mark McGwire. That one carrying. And it's out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-7.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Alex Gordon up next for the Astros. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. That's outside. Ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder. And it's fouled away. Gordon on at first, nobody out. Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Dylan Dingler up next for the Astros. In the air, left field. Sheffield hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And now Cody Bellinger fly to center his first time. McCullers back to work. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and Bellinger is out. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Gary Sheffield. And there's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Tap
One ball,
dances out
two
of the
strike.
way of that one. One strike away. Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
7 home runs. What are we playing, wiffle ball?